Yo, what is up, people who are watching this? I'm Gearhart or Daniel. I really don't care what you call me. It's just that right now I'm kind of mad, and I just need something to do to get my mind off of it. Get my mind off of what, you may ask? Well, I got fired yesterday for, I'm pretty sure, is a gigantic lie. The reason I'm not going to say it because there's no real point, but it's just that I literally feel like I got screwed out of my job. So basically, just a warning, because since I'm a little irritated, this is probably going to be a whole bunch of yelling. Not a lot, but just, I don't know, it's just a warning so you don't blow out your ears. So this is basically a battle I had 3 months ago, so none of the ideas that I had, or none of the reasoning behind some of these moves, some of them I remember, some of them I don't. There is a switch in here that I have no idea what I did that for, because it clearly didn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna do the best as I can. Let's just go to the battle. So yeah. So this battle gets started, and I battled this guy Bruno Sniper, as I said 3 months ago back in April, and I had saved it because something happens. I open up with Akechi, the Gearhart, the ninja, or samurai, I don't know. He opens up with Eeks, Rotom, and I immediately switch out because I know the Will-O-Wisp is coming. I mean, it's completely obvious, so I go into the Karabia, I think that's how it's pronounced, and the Will-O-Wisp comes. I switch into this because it's natural cure, so I can just switch out and get rid of the burn, just like that. Snap. And this is when I learned he has Quick Claw, but it doesn't matter because I know a Thunderbolt's coming, so I gotta get out of there. I get rid of the burn because it's, natural cure. And I go into Katana, the Garchomp, and it doesn't affect, of course. I switch out thinking another Will-O-Wisp, and so I go, oh wait, I just go into Empress, the Slowking. And then he just withdraws, I'm not sure why. But then he sends out Landorus, which, Intimidate does not matter at all, because who in the hell uses a physical one? But this is more of a support. Gets a crit on the U-turn, which is unfortunate. It's really bad. Because, this Slowking's kind of a weird set. Nobody really uses it. He switches back. I use a Yawn, though. I don't think nobody really uses Yawn. Nobody. But he uses Yawn, or no, I use Yawn. Boy, I suck at this. This is my first one. Don't blame me. But he switches out because he doesn't want to sleep. I mean, unless he's tired. Doubtful. He's not tired. And Latios. This Latios right here gets hit with something hard later. You need to stay tuned for that. But I use Trick Room because most of my Pokemon are kind of slow, like a Scavalier. Bisharp's not that slow, but I use Yawn because I can. Just to force a switch, because, he uses Ice Beam. I don't know why. He just does. That's just basically it. I do have leftovers, so whatever good that does. But he's going to have to withdraw unless he wants Latios to go to sleep. And if he did, I don't think what's next would have happened, but I use Scald, and I get the burn. Does not matter because there's no real point to use a physical Rotom, because you basically couldn't even dent like a piece of grass or something. That sounds attractive, I know. He does use the Quick Claw comes in here because then it switches it up, and then I move last, so I get burn, residual damage, yay. I don't really have a safe switch in here, so I just Scald just for damage because I can't really do much. And I get hit with a burn again. Lovely. We both get burned, so it's basically like the 4th of July when something explodes in your face. Quick Claw moves again, which is, now it's getting really irritating because I don't think that happens. And he knocks out Slowking, so, or should I say Slow Queen? I don't know why I didn't nickname it that. That seems like the obvious choice, but yeah. Twisted Dimensions return to normal, and I send out Atlas the Mega Pinsir, because who in their right mind would use a normal Pinsir? Maybe in the Global Battle Association. I don't know. Well, duh, because it's there. I do go for the close combat because, of course, the other two moves I have on this are switch to flying types. They're not going to do much. He'd probably get off a free Thunderbolt. I wouldn't want that. Now, sends in Landorus, and now I'm in a bad position because both of my defenses are down and attack is down as well. So I gotta get the hell out of there because I need my pincer. I really do. Go back into Katana for some reason. This is one of the reasons why I literally can't remember. I literally do not remember why I stayed in. This is when I learned, because this is back when I didn't really know all the sets, really, so I didn't know that this is a defensive Landorus, or it could be a mix, I don't know, but it must have good defenses, because this is a jolly one, Garchomp. And then he's able to take out Garchomp, so now I'm behind the dice, or behind the buck hue. I don't know the term, but now he has to switch out because Starmie here, and I run a weird Starmie set. If you've seen the Hayden Maiden video where I go up against this Goodra, you should see it because, yeah, here I Ice Beam him, and then, that's where he gets frozen. Frozen and shocked, just like how I was yesterday because of the stupid, garbage reason. Now this is what I'm talking about. Cosmic power, because I have no reason not to. I can just set up, jack my defenses up, because there's no reason not to. As he, still frozen. And I really have nothing to say here because literally the exact same things happened, unless he thaws up this turn. Can't remember if it's this turn. Nope, it is this turn. So he gets up a light screen. That's really weird. It must be a support. Adios. Shiny one, but has to be support because, yeah. So I'm literally here. I use Cosmic Power because I'm literally waiting for something. I'm continuing waiting for something because I know I can tank it. And this is what I was waiting for. Because, as you'll see here, that it's going to activate the weakness policy. And this is before I knew that stored power, because I wouldn't be using Starmie that much if I knew about stored power. I moved on to a different Pokemon. So, about that, and you'll probably see that later. I go for an Ice Beam, and you'll never guess what? It's frozen again! So it's literally acting like if I'm in a... He literally got into a freezer, got out, thawed out, went into the back of the freezer, and just... And then oh yeah, you never bet, guess what? I also have Recover on this thing. So, this thing is really annoying to everybody. Because it froze it twice. It was funny then, and it's still funny now. Because I continued to jack up my defenses. Because the more I can tank, the more I can KO. And this is why I saved this video, because I froze it twice. I froze this Latios twice. It's so funny. He thaws out and uses Thunderbolt, of course, but it's not going to matter because I can literally tank it because this Starmie's basically taking so much cosmic power that it literally is on a space steroids or something. But then I'm going to finally knock out this Latios. And it's a crit. Triple the hacks on this Latios, really. Double freeze and a crit. That's really funny. Now this thing, I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody knows this except the people I've actually told it to. But coming into X and Y, I had no opinion on Kangaskhan. But now that it's here, Mega Evolution, it literally shot up to my #1 most hated Pokemon. I despise this thing. I can tank these 2 hits, of course, even if it is super effective. But still, I really hate it because everybody uses it. It's like, look at that, I'm +2, that's a stab move, and it doesn't do anything. It can't kill it. I still live this one though, which I'm glad, because then I can take out this damn stupid retarded piece of I hate it so much. But I'm so glad that I got rid of it before it knocked out anything. So, and he goes into his Galvantula. This is before I knew what Sticky Web was, so he goes through Energy Ball, I'm assuming for, because he was afraid of my Garchomp. No, that my Garchomp died. I'm not really sure, but I went for Recover again, and then he goes for Thunder, which that leaves me to know it's Compound Eyes, obviously. But he hits the Thunder on me, and I knew that there's no point in going for Recover, because that's basically, yeah. So I go for Scald, Focus Sash, because why the hell wouldn't this have a Focus Sash? Every single one of them does! And that's going to end my Starmie fun and games, because, man, this is... Decoravia, you were fun to use. I go back into Atlas. This is the one I was talking about. This is the switch that made no sense. I don't know why I sent. Maybe it was a misclick. I clearly don't remember because this is 3 months ago. And I go back into the Samurai Akechi, and he uses Thunder. I really have no idea why he did that. Like I said before, this is before I knew Sticky Web was a thing. That's why I went for Sucker Punch, and he uses Sticky Web. So that's really fun. That's gonna be really sweet. Really sweet. I don't know why he did this, but he did it. Defiant. Hello? Everybody else runs Defiant. Why the hell would anybody run Inner Focus? Then I Sucker Punch him to death because he's at +1. Why wouldn't he die? So I'm not sure why he brought it in. Most Bisharps run that. Most Bisharps have that. He goes into Trevenant now. And I know I've seen that. I have faced Trevenant at this time, so I knew that if I use Sucker Punch, that's literally gonna be a waste of a move. Iron Head completely almost cuts this tree down. He has those blades in his hands, so I'm sure it's possible. But well, then again, he has something on his head. But I really don't know. I really don't know. Either way, the Leech Seed is gonna kill him. So that's fun, awesome, and now I go back and I go into Cavalia with the Escavalier, Sticky Web, but that literally has no effect. Here's a move that I see no Trevenants run, Curse, and that's gonna knock him down here. As I X-Scissor, I really don't know why he did Curse. Maybe it's instead of Leech Seed. I really don't know. I think Leech Seed would have been a better move. But I don't know. I run Assault Vest on this thing, so here it goes into Galvantula. This is really shocking. He uses Thunder, he misses. With Compound Eyes, that's like, what, 99% chance to hit? And it's in the upper 90s, somewhere in the upper 90s. Either way, I missed Drill Run, so it balances out. But he gets the Thunder, and I could have killed this thing and ended it, but that, I don't know. The game just didn't want it to end. Either way, I go back into Atlas, and I can finish this off, because Atlas Beetle does not give a... I don't know. I don't really have a word for that, but... So I have basically nothing to do. I get the win, and that's basically it. So... if you like this video, I don't know why you would, but... Because literally I'm just yamming on this mic here, like every single everybody else on YouTube who's just trying to do this. I'll tell you what, I'm trying to. Once I actually get things going and actually have something to do here, I'm not going to be like anybody else. This channel is not going to be a carbon copy. I've been telling everybody this when I had this idea. Literally everybody else does the same exact damn thing. I'm not going to do that. So if you want to see what I'm going to do, I mean, you can subscribe up or down. I think it's down, because I was doing something else on YouTube and using Arrow, but either way, you can subscribe if you want to see it in the future. Thanks for watching, and I know you can't really see it, but once I get a webcam, you're gonna see this thing I do. So, end the video. Either way, yeah. Stay thirsty. Stay thirsty. I have no outro just yet. I don't. Yeah.